My boy Jen here has just told me that this is about a 10-metre jump. But to be honest, I think it's 12. I just hope the water's deep enough. And there's a few snorkelers by. Shit. I'm late.
Whoa!
Good. Good morning, guys. We are currently at the top of Mount Bandilan in the Bandilan National Park on Siquijor Island in the Philippines. It's 557 meters above sea level, and I pretty much rode my scooter up here. We're spending a week on Siquijor Island, just cruising around, doing lots of waterfalls, heaps of snorkeling. But of course, you got to go to the mountains and you got to check out the viewpoints. I thought I'd come here early so that we'd have good visibility, but visibility is rapidly disappearing. That's okay. We're going to walk some trails anyway and go exploring. So it's a moss-covered trail, super slippery, of course. So you got to be careful because I guess all the cloud that passes over the hill every day makes everything all damp and wet and creates life. But these trails are pretty broken down, and I think those are the best trails to follow. So we've been scooter riding all through the interior villages and towns of Siquijor, and I took a wrong turn. And I've come 5 minutes the wrong way, but it's brought me to this awesome little viewpoint. So sometimes even a wrong turn can turn into something cool. So after a little bit of exploring the mountain interior, we've come to Salagdoong Beach and we found a 7-metre cliff jumping platform, and up there we got a 10. So it looks like we're cliff jumping, folks. Alright, this is my mate Jen, who I've just met, and he's going one step further. Let's see it, buddy. Oh, the concentration. Oh, 10-metre turn into 11. Righto, I guess it's my turn now. So after a solid 2 hours cliff jumping, diving on Salagdoong Beach, I grabbed my snorkel and swam 2 kilometers along the marine sanctuary, only to find 2 locals net fishing. I swam right up to their net here, and you can see the net is draped over the coral, and the coral fish at the bottom, I mean, no one else seemed to care, and I just thought it was really sad seeing how it's a protected marine sanctuary. Oh well. What a great day. Well, what an ending to an epic day. Like, that was awesome. Best cliff jumping ever. Time to wash up and grab a beer. It's known as Witchcraft Island due to the renowned healers who practice bolo-bolo, which is a healing technique using a glass pipe, glass of water and a black stone. During the Spanish colonial period, the island was called Isla del Fuego, which means Island of Fire, originating from legends about the island appearing in the ocean's womb and the widespread sightings of fireflies. It is believed that evil spirits and mystical energy exist in the forests, waters, and caves. This ancient Balete Tree is one of those places of power, and the pool of water is said to have healing properties. The other two places are Mount Bandyland, which I started the video at, and the third place is Cantabon Cave, which we'll be visiting soon. It's a very pretty spot, and the waterfalls just keep going up and up and up the valley. So let's explore everything and then we'll swim in everything. So it looks like this is the top of the falls and our first swimming spot, and we're going to find some places to do some diving because the rope swings are a little bit, you know, kind of average, but it's a very pretty spot. So at the moment it's just one steep, sketchy shortcut after another. Oof, got to be careful of the brakes around here. So this is Salagdoong Falls, but of course you're not allowed to go up the falls unless you pay a couple of $100 pesos for a dive. So we're not doing that. We're going to do some exploring around the area and then we'll come back here for a swim. And we'll follow the trail down a fair way and we found this secondary little spring area where they got these little pools made up from the natural springs that obviously feeds into those pools there, and there's some stairs down there. So let's keep exploring. Let's keep the legs pumping and then we'll go for a swim. See how far we can go. Okay, well that was a fair effort to get down here, and rather than following jungle trails, we're going to walk up the stream in knee-deep water, sometimes waist-deep, all the way back, and then we'll go for a swim, because at least we can say we've checked out the area. Morning guys, I'm here with my guide Jerabel, and today we're going caving in the Cantabon Cave. It's the largest cave on the island, is that right?
It's 100 meters long.
100 meters long, and it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we're going to be doing a lot of swimming.
There's a swimming pool inside, so you can swim.
Okay, and we have the cave to ourselves, so hopefully not too many minivans full of Chinese tourists. Okay, duck waddling time. Not quite crawling, just duck waddling. Yes, be careful. Oh, I'm not sure I'd want to be in here if there's a rainstorm somewhere. Probably not a very good place to be. Pretty cool today though. Oh, this is a nice little section. water fountain again. Welcome back, guys. Today we are in Salagdoong Waterfall. Still on Siquijor Island in the Philippines. It's one of the lesser known waterfalls because we've already done all the big stuff. We've done all the caving, we've done the beaches and the cliff jumping, so now it's time to come to some more of the quieter places where there are less people, but it's still a pretty spot. A couple of rope swings and tiny little waterfall jumps. Why not? Bak! 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 There's always basketball court, always, in every single village. I think that's pretty awesome. Oh, just more and more sketchy, steep, winding, pothole-ridden roads. Great fun to ride. So this is the Tubod Marine Sanctuary, protected area, but that other area the other day was protected and there were net fishermen in the water with their nets all over the corals, picking up all the fish. No one seemed to care, but I did get stung 150 pesos for coming down here, but it's just the way it is around here. Let's see what we can see in the water, hopefully some turtles. I spent about an hour and a half snorkelling in the waters of the Tubod Marine Sanctuary, and it was easily the best snorkelling on the island. It was heavily touristed. You had to pay for parking, then you had to pay for entry fee, and everyone was hanging out on the one spot on the beach. But if you walk 100 meters down, then jump in the water, you've got the whole place to yourself. Lots of marine life, awesome reef and coral, great swim throughs, duck dives, large fish. Honestly, it was the best swim I had of the trip. And at the end of each day, you find a quiet place to sit with a beer and sunset. Every morning I start my day here at this beautiful little local cafe that serves Filipino breakfast and gives you free coffee. It's right on the main road. You walk 10 meters and you're on the water. I mean, even the views are worth it. Following forest trails downhill, apparently I've got the whole waterfall to myself. This one's a lot more remote than the others. This is our last day on Siquijor Island in the Philippines, and we're currently at Salagdoong Waterfall. It's much more local than all the other places. I had the entire place to myself. I had to walk through 2 villages to get here, and on your last day when all you want to do is just relax and chill, I couldn't think of a better spot to come down, do a couple of rope swings, have some snacks Maybe do some riding. So this is the park in the middle of San Juan, which is the main tourist area. It's got this cool little swimming pool area here. I come down here at least every couple of days and buy a whole chicken for lunch. For anyone staying in Siquijor, I definitely recommend this place. The beds are great. It's not too loud at night and you're right in the middle of all the action. There's the main road.